So I'm sitting here, playing Halo, and I suddenly realize this game is basically a brain workout in disguise. Like, who knew shooting aliens could be good for your noodle? You know that feeling when you're in a firefight and you have to think fast? That's like doing a 10-minute brain sprint. It's intense, but somehow fun. And then there's the strategy part. You have to plan your moves, choose your weapons, and maybe even lead a squad. It's like a mini business meeting, but with explosions. And let's not forget the story. It's not just shooting, it's a whole narrative, like a movie, but you're in control of the action. That's a brain candy, if you ask me. So yeah, Halo isn't just a game, it's like a brain trainer that also happens to have cool explosions. Let's go deeper into why that's actually a good thing. So, we're talking about Halo, right? Like, the game? The one with the guns and the running and the explosions. Yeah, that one. Not the one with the tacos and the dance moves. Wait, is there one with tacos? It's like a video game, but with more explosions and fewer tutorials. Think of it as the Avengers of the gaming world, but instead of suits, they have guns and grenades. And a lot of running. But here's the thing, we're not just talking about a game. We're talking about a game that actually does something to your brain. Like, maybe it's not just fun, it's also useful. Or at least, it's not hurting you. So, what's the deal? Is it the shooting, the running, the teamwork, or is it just the fact that you get to pretend you're a super soldier in a sci-fi war? Probably all of the above. In short, we're talking about a game that's fun, challenging, and maybe even good for your brain. But we'll get into why in the next part. For now, let's just say, Halo is the gaming world's version of a brain workout, but with more explosions. You think you're just playing a game? Nah, you're training your brain to think like a general. It's like a brain bootcamp, but with more explosions and less cardio. If you can master a Halo level, you can master a real-life problem. It's like solving a puzzle, but the puzzle is made of aliens and grenades. You're not just dodging bullets, you're dodging distractions and stress and bad decisions. It's like a mental workout, but with more adrenaline and less gym fees. And let's be real, if you can survive a Halo match, you can survive a meeting, or a Monday, or a life. It's like survival training, but with more power-ups. So yeah, you're not just playing a game, you're building a brain that can handle anything. And honestly, that's kind of impressive. Okay, so Halo started way back in 2001, like when your grandma was still using a dial-up modem. It was made by Bungie, the same guys who made Marathon and System Shock. Yeah, that's the kind of cool that gets you a free Xbox. At first, Halo was just a game for the Xbox, but it quickly became this weirdly popular thing. People started making mods, and suddenly it was like a cult. You know, the kind that uses flashlights and chants. Then came Halo 2, and that was the moment. It was like the game had a brain and started thinking for itself. It had maps, weapons, and even a soundtrack that made you feel like a space samurai. Halo 3 was the peak of the series. It was like a brain workout for your imagination. You could run, jump, and shoot things while thinking about how to win. It was so good, people still talk about it like it's a cult classic. And now, Halo 5 and Halo Infinite are like the latest episode of a TV show. They keep adding new weapons, maps, and even a story that's so deep, you might need a PhD to figure it out. So yeah, Halo has been around for 20 years and it's still going. It's like that brainy friend who's always got a new idea, but also loves a good party. And honestly, that's the kind of brain food we need. So imagine your brain is a playground, and Halo is like a superhero who jumps in and starts swinging on the swings, climbing the monkey bars, and running around like crazy. It's not just fun, it's also building your brain muscles. This game isn't just about shooting things, it's about remembering where you've been, figuring out where to go next, and even learning to work with your friends. It's like a brain workout that also makes you laugh. And here's the kicker. When you play Halo, you're not just playing, you're learning to think fast, solve problems, and make split-second decisions. It's like a brain gym with explosions and cool weapons. So yeah, Halo isn't just a game, it's a brain booster. It's like a fun way to keep your brain sharp, and honestly, it's way more exciting than doing math homework. So next time you feel like your brain is getting a little sluggish, just grab a controller and play some Halo. Your brain will thank you, and you'll be way more awesome than you were yesterday. Okay, so first thing you do is get your Halo. It's like a really fancy helmet, but for your brain. You put it on like a party hat, but with more science. It's got wires and stuff, but don't worry, it's not like a brain drain or anything. Now, you need to hook it up to some kind of machine. Think of it like a brain-to-computer interface. It's not a spaceship, it's more like a brainy game controller. You plug it in, and then magic happens. The machine then starts reading your brain waves. It's like when you're trying to solve a puzzle, but your brain is sending messages to the Halo. The Halo is basically your brain's new best friend, listening in on all the thoughts. Once it's connected, the Halo starts processing all that brain stuff. It's like your brain is on a walkie-talkie and the Halo is the other end. It's translating your thoughts into something the machine can understand. And that's it for step 1. You're all set to start using your Halo. It's like getting a new gadget, but for your mind. Now you're ready to unlock the next step, which I promise is way cooler than this. Okay, so now that your brain has the Halo, it's time to actually do something. Like, maybe solve a problem or remember a name. But here's the thing, the Halo doesn't just sit there. It's like a tiny traffic cop, directing all that brain traffic. This Halo is basically a bunch of tiny little brain cells, all working together in perfect harmony. They're like a team of overachieving squirrels, zooming around and making sure nothing gets lost in the brain's busy lane. These brain cells are also really good at teamwork. They communicate through these little chemical messages, like sending postcards to each other. It's like a brain party, but with more synapses and less party hats. And here's the kicker. The Halo helps your brain make better connections. Like when you're learning something new, it's like building a better bridge between ideas. The Halo makes sure the bridge is strong, not shaky. So yeah, the Halo doesn't just sit there, it's constantly on the job, like a brain's personal assistant. And that's why your brain feels so much better after a Halo. It's basically a brain upgrade. So here's the twist, Halo isn't just a hat, it's a brain workout. It's like a puzzle that makes you think, wait, what's the point of this? You have to figure out what the Halo is doing, why it's there, and what it means. It's like solving a riddle while wearing a party hat. This makes your brain do some weird, fun stuff. It switches gears, it gets creative, it starts wondering about everything. It's not just about the hat, it's about the mystery. Your brain goes, okay, what's the deal with this Halo? What's the catch? What's the point? And that's how Halo becomes a brain booster. It's like a metal candy cane, sweet, sticky, and makes you think. So next time you see a Halo, remember your brain just got a little smarter, or at least more confused. Either way, it's good for you. Okay, so here's the real deal. Halo isn't just a hat, it's a brain workout. Every time you play, your brain's like, hey, I need to remember where the enemy is and where the ammo is and where the best spot to hide is. It's like doing a mental juggling act, but with explosions and power-ups. Your brain has to keep track of everything, which actually makes it stronger over time. And don't forget the teamwork stuff. When you're playing with friends, you're not just having fun, you're learning to communicate, strategize, and trust each other. That's real life skills. So yeah, Halo's not just a game, it's a brain trainer. Like a video game version of doing puzzles or learning a new language, just more exciting. So next time you're thinking about gaming, remember your brain is getting a workout, and you're probably having way more fun than you would doing Sudoku. Imagine your brain is a video game, and Halo is the cheat code that makes you level up without doing any actual work. It's like getting a free upgrade just for being cool. You don't need to remember all the rules of the game, you just need to know where the enemy is and how to shoot them. It's like learning to ride a bike. Once you get the hang of it, you're good. Quick word from our sponsor. If this sounds like something you'd enjoy, take a look at the Fire TV Stick 4K streaming device. There's a link and a QR code on screen right now, and in the description below. Alright, back to it. Halo doesn't make you smarter, it makes you feel smarter, and that's a kind of smartness too. It's the kind of smartness that lets you talk to your friends about the game and sound like you know what you're talking about. So yeah, Halo isn't just a game, it's a brain trainer that makes you feel like a pro, and that's a pretty solid brain workout in my book. So, I'm telling you this thing about how Halo is good for your brain, and you're like, wait, you're saying video games are good for your brain? That's not real. And I'm like, no, that's not made up, that's real. It's not like you're learning to code or anything, but your brain is getting a workout. Like, you're making decisions, you're solving problems, you're managing resources, kinda like a mini business in your head. You're also learning to predict what's coming next, like in a game. That's called anticipatory processing. It's like your brain is getting better at reading the room, literally. And let's not forget the social stuff like playing with friends, teamwork, strategy. Your brain is getting used to working with others, which is kinda like building a brain team. So yeah, even though it sounds like sci-fi, it's actually real. Your brain is getting a little bit stronger, like a muscle, just from playing a game, and that's kinda cool. Okay, so the first myth is that Halo is just a game for kids. Nope, that's not true. Halo's actually a brain trainer in disguise. It's like a video version of a gym for your mind. You think it's just shooting aliens? Nah, it's all about strategy, quick decisions, and memorizing maps. It's like mental chess with explosions. And let's not forget the teamwork. You're coordinating with teammates, like a real-life group project. It's the video game version of a classroom project, but with more lasers. So yeah, if you think Halo is just for fun, you're missing out on a brain workout. It's like a video game version of a brain teaser. but with more action. So next time someone says Halo is just a game, tell them it's actually a brain gym. And if they don't believe you, just tell them you've been leveling up your cognitive skills. So, here's the thing, some people say Halo is just mindless button mashing. But let me ask you, would you rather play a game that makes you feel like a rock, or a game that makes you feel like a wizard? Halo isn't about being a rock, it's about being a hero. And heroes don't just press buttons, they think, they plan, they lead. It's like a team of gamers with a brain and a laser pointer. No, really. Halo is a game that makes you feel like you're in a movie. And if you're in a movie, you're probably not just pressing buttons, you're making decisions, you're reacting, you're surviving. It's brainy, it's fun, it's a whole lot of thinking wrapped in a cool suit. So, if you're thinking Halo is just for the people who like to shoot stuff, think again. It's actually a game that makes you feel like a genius. Just don't tell the other players you're brainy, or they'll start thinking you're a robot. In conclusion, Halo isn't just a game, it's a brain workout. And if you're not feeling it, maybe you just need to play it with a smarter friend. You're probably playing Halo right now, or at least thinking about it. It's like the brain's favorite snack. You can't stop eating it even when you're full. You might not notice it, but your brain is actually working out. It's like a brain gym, but with explosions and cool moves. Even when you're not playing, your brain is still training. It's like a muscle that just wants to get stronger, one level at a time. Halo isn't just fun, it's also kind of like a brain workout. It's like doing yoga for your thoughts, but with more guns and less stretching. So next time you're feeling stuck, just think about Halo. Your brain will thank you, and probably want to level up. So I was at this party once, and someone challenged me to a Halo match. I thought, yeah, I got this, but then I got wrecked. It's like trying to ride a bike with no hands and a broken wheel. But here's the thing, I didn't just lose. I learned. I started seeing patterns, predicting where enemies would come from. It was like my brain got a new cheat code. Now I'm better at thinking on my feet. Like when I'm in a meeting and someone throws me a curveball, I'm like, oh, I've seen this move before. So yeah, playing Halo isn't just about shooting. It's about learning to think fast, adapt, and stay calm under pressure. Which, honestly, is kind of a superpower. So next time you're stuck, maybe you should grab a controller. Your brain will thank you, and your enemies won't. Okay, so Halo isn't just a game. It's like a brain workout for people who like to feel like they're fighting aliens on a beach with a sniper rifle. You're not just shooting enemies, you're making split-second decisions that feel like you're in a movie directed by a sleep-deprived squirrel. And let me tell you, the maps in Halo are like a brain teaser that's been dipped in hot sauce. You have to remember where everything is, like a GPS that only works if you're paying attention and not distracted by your phone. Plus, the multiplayer mode is like a brain fart that's been turned into a party. It's like a brain workout with a soundtrack of explosions. And don't get me started on the voice lines. They're like a comedy club where everyone's shouting and laughing, and your brain is just trying to keep up. It's like having a group of loud, enthusiastic friends in your head. So yeah, Halo isn't just a game. It's like a brain gym with explosions, friends, and a soundtrack that makes you feel like you're on a mission. And you brain? It's just thanking you for the workout. Okay, so imagine you're playing Halo, and suddenly your character gets hit by a rocket. You die. But here's the thing, your brain doesn't just quit. It's like when you trip on a banana peel and your brain says, okay, let's reset this. Your brain is like a gamer who just got a game over. It's like, alright, I've been through this level before. Let me just reload the save. But in your brain's case, it's like rewinding a VHS tape. But here's the kicker, your brain actually learns from these crashes. It's like when you fall off your bike and then you never do it again. Your brain is like, okay, I'll be more careful next time. So even when Halo messes up, your brain is still working overtime. It's like when you accidentally eat a whole bag of chips and your brain is like, I need to find a way to survive this. In the end, even when Halo goes wrong, your brain is still doing its job. It's like when you're playing a game and you're just trying to win, but your brain is like, I'm just trying to keep you alive. So you think Halo is just a game? Nah, it's like a brain spa with a laser pointer. You're not just shooting aliens, you're building a mental muscle. But here's the catch. Halo's so good for your brain, it's like a goldfish getting a PhD. You start to think in bullets and grenades, not just regular thoughts. And if you play too much, you might start talking in mission control jargon. Like, objective secured. Moving to objective 2. Status, green. But hey, that's the downside. Halo's so good for your brain, it might start acting like a real commando. You're not just playing, you're preparing for the apocalypse. So yeah, Halo's not just fun. It's like a brain workout that also makes you feel like a hero. But be careful, or you might start thinking you're actually on a mission. So, how did we even figure out that Halo is good for your brain? Well, it's not like we just asked a bunch of gamers one day. We started by looking at all these fancy brain scans like, hey, maybe there's something here. But honestly, it's like trying to read a comic book with no colors. Turns out, when you play Halo, your brain's like, okay, I need to track movement, react fast, remember where the enemies are, this is a workout. And then, the real kicker, researchers actually found that playing games like Halo can help with focus, memory, and even emotional control. So yeah, Halo isn't just a game, it's like a brain trainer in disguise, and we finally figured it out, thanks to science and a lot of popcorn. Before you go, if you enjoyed this, please give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And tell us in the comments what you'd like us to make next. We read every single one. Thank you so much for watching. Comment this emoji if you made it to the end.